I almost forgot about one part about what we talked about yesterday. And this was also very interesting. You know, the birds are so sacred to many of the Native American traditions. Of course, the eagle, red-tailed hawk, the flickers, the parrots, you know, all of these birds, they see that they are taking the messages to Great Spirit, you know, and they oversee things. They see far. They can see, you know, up in the air, you can see the overall thing of the land. And so they really honor the birds. And they honor with the feather, any feather that they have, from the flicker, the yellowtail, the eagles, of course, parrots. When they find the feather, crow also is crow. Anyway, when they find the feather, they keep it, and they will make these feathers, prayer feathers. He showed me the prayer feathers that they had, strings of feathers, and they would keep these feathers and put them on anything that they wanted to have secured, to be, what do you want to say, like anything that they wanted protected. They would put the feathers. They have them in their car. They have them at their home. They have them on their animals. They have them, you know, they keep these sacred feathers, and they put it in wherever they want to have that place secure and protected. So I also thought that was a very nice thing also, that every year they get together and they make these prayer feathers, put them all together, and keep them around their place to keep things secure. Okay. So, yeah. So I just want to put that one out there as well, on the sacred feathers, how they use them. And, you know, people really honor them. I saw one lady, I forget what tribe she's from, but she has her eagle feather, and to her, she treats it like her child. Really, she says when she eats, she gives the feather a little. Whatever she's doing, she has that feather, and that is, you know, her connection to Great Spirit, to God, to that wisdom, and she honors that. It's just really takes care of it like a child every day, you know, in honoring that. So I thought that was also very interesting, you know. Anyway, oh, and another one. Another question I had that I asked, there was somebody here, and when I was in Gallup, I went into a store. They have a peyote store for those that are doing the Native American tradition peyote church. They have a store of peyote, the supplies for everything for peyote ceremony. It was really, really interesting. I went in there because they have the peyote fans, which are usually, they make them from the parrot feathers, macaw, etc. I have a nice dance fan that's made out of the macaw feathers as well. And I also have another fan that's very sacred to me. And so I went in and got a nice cedar box, which you keep your sacred fans in, so that they are protected, and you honor that. So I was fortunate to find a nice cedar box for my sacred fan that I use for ceremonial things, etc. So I was able to find that and see a peyote store. So that was really, really interesting there for all the supplies that they use for the peyote ceremonies. So that was interesting. But I did get to ask them because, you know, out here, the symbol for the peyote ceremony is the water bird. Now, I have a lot of water birds around where I live in Florida, but there are no water birds out here. So it's like, well, how did this water bird become synonymous with the peyote ceremony? And so they said, well, what happens when they do part of the ceremony, the steam comes up, you know, and when it comes up, it really looks like a water bird. And the water bird that's blessing that ceremony. So that's how the water bird became synonymous with the peyote ceremonies. Okay. It was also a question that I had long time wondered about, you know, because I see, like I said, in Florida, we have those water birds all the time that will come and sit out there with their wings out. You know, they like to sit there all the time, those water birds. So I see them almost daily out in Florida, these water birds. But again, you know, parrots are not indigenous to here, and water birds are most certainly you don't see out here in Navajo land, you know. So again, that another mystery is solved, which is a good thing, and I no longer have to wonder how did these things come to be. So I just wanted to pass that along in case anybody else has ever wondered about that, or maybe I'm the only one that wonders about those type of things. But I thought I would share that as well on the peyote bird, the water bird that is a symbol of that ceremony. So, oh, have a great day.